All right, guys, so when you think of the company Ringke, you most of the time think of either the Onyx or the Fusion. Now, today we're taking a look at a Ringke case that I discovered this year. I've had it for a few weeks now. I've been using it for a while, and I'm super impressed with it. Honestly, I think this might be their best case, but it is an excellent rugged case option that's under $30, and it is a sleeper case for sure. And today we're taking a look at the Ringke rugged case for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, the price on this is only $25.99. Links are down in the description below for you guys to check out for yourselves. So, let's take a look at it. Now, starting off with the packaging, this is kind of my biggest gripe with Ringke is they just give you this plastic bag, which once you tear it off, now I know you can open it down here on some of them, some of it still rips, but I would like to see just like a little box, just a paper box, something that you can reclose, or even another one of these envelopes, but one that you can reseal, like with one of those little zippers or anything like that. That would be really nice, because once you tear the top off of it, that's it. You kind of can't reseal the packaging. So it is what it is, but I would like to see that. Now, basically all you get is just a little information here on the back. On the front it says live a better day, less is more, Ringke, and that's it. So taking a look at what all we get in the package, you get a Ringke sticker, so feel free to take that off and stick it on something, whatever. And then also you just get your case inside of some styrofoam. So that's basically it. Now, taking a look at the back of the case, this right here is a completely TPU style case. It does have a little bit of flexibility to it, but not as much as something like the Ringke Onyx does. Now, on the back, you do get a very nicely textured back. Of course, you get your enclosed camera rings there. You do get these little legs here that are going to help you with some of that drop protection as well as protecting the back. And that's pretty much it. I really do like this texture here, though. It definitely adds a little bit of grip to the case, so that's very nice. And then going around on the inside, you get this little plastic piece here. It does have your MagSafe magnet and alignment magnet there, and the rest of it is that TPU material. It says Ringke live a better day, and that it's made in Korea right there. Now going around the sides, it is all that TPU material going all the way around, and your corners are going to be reinforced. They have these little cutouts in there that do offer that reinforcement, so this is going to offer you a good bit more drop protection. Now, I couldn't find anywhere what this is rated for drop protection wise. I'd expect it to have some drop protection, especially a higher rating, maybe a military standard rating, but I could not find that on Amazon or on Ringke's website. So I do wish that we had a little bit more information about the case besides just what it's made out of. So let's go ahead and bring over our scale and our caliper. We'll weigh it, see how thick it is, and then we'll put our phone on. So starting off in grams, we are looking at 49 grams. So it's actually lighter than some regular non-rugged cases, and it's a pretty thin case, so it's not heavy whatsoever, and you really do not feel the weight of this case much. It is very comfortable to use. Now, moving along to our caliper, let's go ahead and start from front to back. We are looking at 11.2 millimeters, and from inside to outside, we are looking at 2.5 millimeters, 2.5. So a very nicely sized case, but it's still going to offer you that rugged protection that you were looking for in a rugged case. Let's go ahead and bring over our natural titanium iPhone 16 Pro Max, and we'll put it in here. Now, listening out for that click. Okay, well, we got 2 clicks, but very nice tight fit on here. The corners on here definitely fit very well, and that is one of the best things about this case is how it fits. Now, looking at those corners, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you do have to give a little bit of force for all 4 corners to come off, which I really like because compared to the Ringke Onyx, for example, the corners come off a little bit easier than they do on this rugged case, and that's something that I would like to see improved, especially on that case, because you know, you want your case to have a nice tight feel, a nice tight fit, I should say, and this case definitely gets there with the corners. Now going around the sides are definitely a little bit more stiff than the Onyx. Going around, of course, they are TPU, so they are going to have that little bit of flexibility to them, especially around the buttons, but your bottom is decent, top is decent. Top is actually, I think, the best fitting area on this case, which is not bad here, but I would like to see it a little bit more stiff. However, for 26 bucks, you're still going to get that nice protection, and I don't see this being an issue. Now going over to the camera control button, that is one thing that just concerns me a little tiny bit, is this little piece here, just because it does go right back to its own original shape, but I have a feeling that maybe after a little while, or if you kind of nick it a little too hard, that may rip. So that is just something that I'd like to see a little bit tighter, but it doesn't go all the way down, so that's good news right there. So that way it should last for the most part as long as the case does. I don't see it being too much of an issue. I just would like to see it a little bit of a tighter fit. And I'm sitting here taking pictures with this stupid button all over the place. But anyways, let's go ahead and give this a little bit of a wipe down here, and let's take a look at that camera and screen protection. Now, starting off with the screen, I am using a full coverage tempered glass screen protector, and yeah, you're going to get a pretty decent screen lip right there. So that is definitely not something to worry about. You can sit this down on just about any surface and you should be good to go there. And then going to the camera ring, you are getting that enclosed camera ring, which I really like about this case, as well as these legs. So yeah, you're going to get a very nice amount of camera protection. So you can absolutely set this on whatever surface you want and you'll be good to go. Now, it is going to rock a little bit, even with those legs there, so that's something to note, but those legs are definitely going to help you protect that camera and the back of the phone, so I really do like to see that. Now, how does the case feel in the hand? And it is very, very comfortable. It feels very thin in the hand, which is surprising for a rugged case. Not a pinky destroyer at all. If you hold your phone like this, no issues right there. I've been using this for the last few days, and it's actually been a real pleasure to use. I've had no sharp corners. The pinky doesn't hurt when you use it. Very comfortable fit, good MagSafe, very nice buttons, which we will take a look at in a second, and a good fit all around. So I've really been enjoying using this case. Now, let's look around the sides of the case and listen to those buttons. Starting off with the top, we are completely closed in, and you are going to get this little ridge right here. So that's going to help you with that drop protection. If you were to drop it, the top and the corners are reinforced. So that's very nice to see there. That way you do get that maximum drop protection that this case can offer. Now going along to the left-hand side, you are completely closed in and the corners are raised up here as well. So if you were to drop it on its side, either of them, it is going to be just fine right there and you'll have no issues with your side. Now the buttons on here are textured and built into the case with some relief slits, but I really like, first of all, these two buttons, volume up and down, have a different texture than the action button does, but they're also labeled here. So if you see, not that it really matters, you kind of know what everything is on the phone, but it does say right there, it says down, up, and mode. So down, up, mode right there. So that's really nice to see that labeling on the buttons. I don't know if that's going to come out on the camera or not, but that is right there. Now let's listen to how these buttons sound. Very clicky buttons, especially for buttons that are built in. They are pretty clicky and definitely have a very nice texture. And also on this left-hand side, you are going to get a little bit of Ringke branding right there and a lanyard loop here. Now the case does not come with a lanyard loop, but if you want to use one, that is something that you have the option for, so I do like to see that. I'm not a huge lanyard person, so I could go without the lanyard loops, but especially on a rugged case, I can definitely see the need / the want for it. And then moving along to the bottom, you are going to get your accurate microphone and speaker cutouts, as well as a nice wide open USB Type-C port, which let's go ahead and bring over our cable here, plug that in. We are charging, and yeah, that's going to be a nice open USB Type-C port. So all your thicker head cables should fit in here really with no issues at all. And then going along to the right-hand side, again, you are greeted with another lanyard loop here, and you're completely closed in except for your camera control button. And the power button does have labeled power right there, as well as the same texture that's on the volume up and down buttons. Now, speaking of that camera control button, very nice cutout here. It's nice and precise, so it's not a huge, nasty cutout. You are getting the same grips that go along the sides over here on the left-hand side, all the way up and down the side, as well as on the right-hand side, except for, of course, where the camera control button is. So it's still going to be very comfortable to hold, and it will not slip out of your hands. But yeah, looking at that camera control button, of course, you can click it with a flat finger, take a little picture, go ahead and zoom in, zoom out, do whatever it is that you need to do. Take a little picture of ourselves right there. Get that. And there we go. So very nice camera control cutout right here. Of course, I would like to see the button. I know we all would. Everybody wants buttons on all the cases. But if you are looking at a cutout, the Ringke rugged case definitely has a very nice, very smooth grooved cutout. So I do like to see that there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the MagSafe on here. We'll start off with our Apple MagSafe wallet right here. Attach that. There's our animation. And you do have to give it a little bit of force before this does start moving. So definitely be a little bit careful with your Apple MagSafe wallet, your fine woven wallet, or other ones. But if you do have a wallet with better MagSafe than the Apple MagSafe wallet does, which the MagSafe wallet kind of has trash MagSafe, if you do have better MagSafe, you are going to get a good connection, so that shouldn't be something to worry about. Now moving along to the Apple MagSafe battery pack, we'll go ahead and attach that. There's our animation. And we can sit here and give it a good shake. Shake it like you're mad at it, or like it owes you money. However mad, and then it finally comes off with really hard shaking. So that is definitely not something I would worry about. Nobody's shaking their accessories. But if you use a MagSafe battery pack, just know you'll be good to go. Mine fell off after maximum shaking, but not the biggest deal in the world because nobody's doing that. And then finally moving along to our Anker 623, we'll go ahead and attach that. And yeah, lift it up and down, give it a little bit of shake, and then it comes off. So all in all, you will be good to go with your car mounts, your MagSafe mount on your nightstand or at your office, any of your MagSafe accessories, you'll have no problems at all. And then moving along to our 360-degree rotation test, let's go ahead and attach this here. Go ahead and type a little text, an email, get on Twitter, get on TikTok, get on Instagram, which by the way, make sure you guys are following me there. All links to that are down in the descriptions below. And go ahead and turn it to landscape mode, get on YouTube, watch your favorite Brian's Tech video. Go ahead, rewind, play, pause, fast forward, tap all the way around on here, and you'll be just fine with that. So, all in all, do I recommend the Ringke rugged case for the iPhone 16 Pro Max? And yeah, I definitely do. It has good MagSafe on there. You're getting those nice buttons that are textured. You're getting those raised corners. You're getting that camera ring protection. All around, it's a great case. It is very much a sleeper case. Not a lot of people have heard of the case, but if you're looking for a good protection on your phone without that extra bulk, I would definitely say check out the Ringke rugged case for the 16 Pro Max. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. Have you ever tried any Ringke cases or the rugged case? This is my first time trying the rugged case and I am impressed. By far their best case that Ringke makes, in my opinion. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a very long way for me and allows me to make these videos consistently for you guys. And if you want to see another great rugged case, now this one's a little pricey, but it is an excellent rugged case, I'll leave that video right here. And if you guys want to see another excellent case that's around that same price range, but just checks every single box, it's an excellent case, I'll leave that video right there.